Hey there, everybody. How you doing
guys,
today?
Further ado.
God damn it! Every time.
Every Tim.
Welcome to our Let's Play from the GM Squad. Today we're gonna be
Let's
doing.
Play, he says it's his Let's Play. We're
It's
just
our
here for the ride.
show. It's our show. This one is just, it happens to be Control, and it's very convenient for the majority of the situation at the time.
But yeah, we're not playing the sequel Alt or the third one Delete.
Yeah, no, I think I've heard of Delete before. I heard it had great reviews.
I don't know.
Oh,
I haven't
no.
heard anything about Delete. Let me Google it.
I have heard things about Alt, but not Control or Delete.
Also, I've maxed out all the graphics settings on this game. So, in the middle of the game, if I decide, okay, this is getting too janky, I'm going to have to lower the quality.
Fair enough. I mean, like, I'm sure they've already seen this in good quality. Why not in 144p?
Exactly. Oh,
Listen,
I hate
144p is the best kind of quality. You just can't do any better than that.
That is old VHS tape quality.
Yeah, 4:3, isn't it?
Yeah.
4x3 inch? Okay, so that's...
No, not inch, ratio, which is a square.
Well, I mean, a ratio could be any number. So
If
like
it's 4x3, then it's not really a square, is it?
And it's not really a square, but it's a CRT square, quote unquote.
A cellular phone or something.
A cathode ray tube. Oh my god, I'm just old, okay?
I'm roughly around the amount of age you are. I simply decided not to keep track of the technical terms of that round TV.
The round TV? What do you think it is, an orb?
For the youngins in the audience, TVs used to be a bit more square, and they had this big slanted pyramid in the back that was really heavy, and you had to put 3 little cables inside to get the VCR to work. Now,
Also, any game system.
yeah, and you couldn't have more than one, and you had to set it to channel 3. Now, channels had numbers back in the day. You didn't just go to Netflix and start the game.
Well, hold on now. Channels still have numbers, but yeah, let's begin.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Okay, well, this is going to be weirder than usual, apparently.
Is that Jesse?
Crystal Ball
Jesse
TV.
Eisenberg?
So here I am.
Maybe.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up.
Oh?
So
The
many
protagonist
times
or
it's
someone
led
she
to
knows?
nothing.
I want to say the protagonist,
I
Jesse.
found nothing.
This is so... I
It's
love
like
that. I'm glad I put everything to max.
we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall.
What room has a poster
We
on the wall?
stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
Okay,
The picture's
why-
something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
Huh?
But it's all a lie.
Yeah, that's what I was
Something to
questioning about.
distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
There's a conjoined bathroom attached to the room.
Hidden behind that poster that leads to the real
dare.
world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
aliens.
Ooh.
I'm here.
It, like,
Why did you bring me here?
Is
what,
it doing
like,
this for you as well?
what?
skipping out like that? Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah,
Okay,
Frank,
good.
is
I
there
thought that was
anyone
just me.
All right, we're back.
we're back. Google
Yeah.
when that movie came out.
I think it was 1990 something.
1993. Okay. Oh my God, John Goodman played the Rex. I didn't even tell. I didn't even tell.
You didn't even
Huh.
tell that was John Goodman?
I didn't tell anybody it was John Goodman. I couldn't tell.
Gate, how could you not tell anyone that it was this dude?
Yeah, Gate. Come on, man.
Well, that's an NDA agreement, really. I mean, I think it's fine now. I hope. Unless they're going to take me directly to court over "We're Back," a dinosaur film from 1993. Let me just dip into the "We're Back," a dinosaur story Wikipedia whilst Nace is playing Control.
This seems like an appropriate channel of conversation.
Yes, absolutely. Who is who is your favorite character from "We're Back," a dinosaur story from 1993?
Oh God, I remember hearing about it. I never actually watched it.
You never watched it?
I wish I
No.
was.
I don't think I was old enough to watch it.
Waz, yep, that's some
Oh.
movement right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
it
need
is.
to reduce this game to a point where it can run on a TI-82.
So as soon
Very
as I
well.
turned on ray tracing at all, then skipped frames happened. So let's remove ray tracing. Ah, well.
Damn
it's
you,
like,
ray tracing.
yeah.
If you take off the film grain, what happens?
Oh, I didn't even realize
Yeah,
that
why-
turned
why-
itself back on.
It wants you to have film grain. It's like, please, we need to aesthetic, turn it back up.
On that note, chat, here's a fun question for you. What is your least favorite random freaking filter that just got put into a show, movie, or game that you just kinda hated and definitely noticed?
Am I dropping
I'm
Am I allowed to answer this?
Oh, by all means.
Because I have very strong feelings about people who put motion blurs in their games.
I turn off motion blur every chance I can get. I also remember that there's one Deus Ex game has this really thick yellow filter on everything.
You know what? Addition to Setron's question about sort of video effects added to video games, which one of these, like these random video AAA effects that they add to video games, would you apply to "We're Back," a dinosaur story from 1993? If you could maybe film grain the whole movie until it is an indecipherable mess, I think that might improve it significantly. This does nothing for the audio, however, and that's a different problem for another time.
No, see, what you need to do is you need everything to be in film noir.
Ah,
Yes,
yes, the
absolutely.
film noir, the film grain with black and white. It is.
Yeah, it's like black and white, but the actual, like, monochrome is more brown.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. See if you
This is
Yeah,
rough.
we're talking like late 1800s photography filter.
Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts? Does that say shifts? Detected?
Yes.
Head of research override. HRA
HR.
protocol activated.
Okay, when I said it was like a SCP thing, I didn't realize
They
to what
meant it.
extent.
They fucking meant it. The Federal Bureau of Control is basically what would happen if the Unusual Incidents Unit was competent and properly funded.
Oh, GRT hasn't seen "We're Back" either.
Yeah, no, neither of us watched it as a kid.
I
Oh,
had
well,
it on
okay, so-
VHS. It was so good. I watched
Why?
it multiple times.
Do you
I had
want me to give
lot
you a
of
plot
movies on
synopsis?
VHS.
Do we
I
need to
could
make
give
a
you the
movie
plot
night a thing in the
synopsis.
GM squad?
Oh, that would be amusing.
Okay. All right.
This seal.
I mean, you know,
I saw it.
in that case, I might be spoilers.
I keep seeing it. in
Well,
my
it would be
dreams.
spoilers.
Do you think
Je-
Jesse from this very game has seen "We're Back," a 1993 cartoon
I have-
film?
I mean, that depends on
No
how
idea.
old Jessie is. If she was born when We're Back in 1993 dinosaur film came out.
Nah.
Are all these doors
I mean,
just
she might be
automated?
old enough.
Next question:
Like,
what
I mean,
year does this
I
take place
was.
in?
Because, like, I was born when the movie came out, but I was also, like, barely even a year old, practically. Like, it was my first year of
Yeah, that's
life
true.
when it came out, so if I had watched it when it came out, I was not old enough to remember that.
I mean, I'd be 3 when it came out, so I would not be able to even coherently remember watching it. I watched it like at least a couple years after it did.
Sean's looking around corners as he goes into the bathroom.
Well,
These bathrooms are kept remarkably clean.
They are, but that's what concerns me the most. And it's like, is that just an automated door, or because it doesn't look like one aside from the light?
I'd say
based
yes,
on,
just because honestly, all bathroom doors should be automated. Like, not the stalls, but the outside door.
The stall's automated. You're just sitting there on the toilet when suddenly it opens and closes randomly because some kid, an asshole kid's just running in front of it.
Like, that's why I
Oh God,
specified,
teenagers would fucking do that, wouldn't they?
because if you say all bathroom doors, then you have to consider the doors inside of the bathroom itself, and not just the ones that lead in.
Fair. Can I crouch?
I'm kind of reminded of, like, whenever I'm at an airport
Walk
and
through.
their
It's a
bathrooms,
I
instead
don't
of
think
having
you
a
can
door.
crouch yet.
curtain. Why can't you walk through that? That's like
What the hell
flimsy
do they- wait.
material.
How about
Wait,
those signs?
Sean, can you go back to that sign? Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. But why is this do not bold instead of the rest of it? Like, that's...
Acoustic guitar for sale.
Office rules of conduct. Let me see that one. Ooh, a book club flyer.
Oh, goody! Can I
Club.
get a better? Can I zoom?
It turns out
Oh, I
that
can.
movie was based on a 1987 children's book drawn and written by
Oh my
Hudson
god,
Taubman.
someone's written on the office rules of conduct.
Oh no. Office
Yeah.
rules of conduct. Speak in a moderate volume. No personal calls. No food or drink around bureau documents or in the copy room. Thank you. No using the photocopier for personal projects.
Okay, what's that say? Or
Or the 3D printer or the bureau stationery. Wear access badge at all times. No discussing confidential projects out loud. No, the one to finish the coffee pot makes a new one.
damn.
I like the
Okay.
pins in
Yeah.
that one.
Got me
Remember to
there.
wash your hands. Your hands can spread the mold. Be sure to wash hands carefully with soap. Make sure to wash all fingernails, palms, backs, wrists. Rinse thoroughly and dry carefully.
Where are you seeing
Reminder to all staff. Food left in the refrigerator in containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly.
Good idea.
Socks and Ballerinas is apparently a band.
Live at the oldest house, not just any house, but the oldest one. And if
I
there's
appreciate that the guitar ad is like, turns out it's really loud. Call if interested.
oh god,
Hey, there's snacks. But it's all like generic brand name snacks.
is it because I've turned on? No, it was just copyright music that I said to be turned off.
No, I feel like this is intentional.
I think it's intentional too.
This is like bland. This is like a. I imagine it would
brand
require
food.
a lot of money to get actual brands just for one freaking vending machine.
Actually, no, yeah, no, usually a vending machine just has a single, like, company gone through it. Collectibles.
Yeah, you've picked up a few of those.
Oh god, here we go. Mold removal.
Yeah,
Okay,
mold seems to be like a recurring theme so far.
Yeah.
Oh
That-
god, yeah, black
Now, to
mold's
be fair-
nasty.
It could just be an old building.
Well, if this is like
Playing an
SCP,
SCP-esque game.
That does not mean that they might not have to deal with old shitty buildings, because the thing is, this is still a government office.
that's true.
Fair enough, but also this feels like foreshadowing.
You're dealing with like cryptid objects, and goddamn, you're dealing with black mold too.
Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, quote-unquote smartwatches, quote-unquote smartphones, quote-unquote smart gaming devices, anything quote-unquote smart, number 2 pencils, any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Also, that explains the vending machine.
Yes, it does. But I also
Yeah.
feel like some guy was being very spiteful because it's like, pff, those things aren't smart. Humans are smart. Those things are not smart. So it's just quote unquote smart.
I think they mean like smartwatch, smartphone.
Well, that's exactly what they mean, but they're not really smart.
Like anything that technology has defined as being smart, like a smart speaker or a smart refrigerator or yada
Also,
yada.
they may have quite literal sentient objects, so maybe that's why they're saying smart.
Who wants this one? Gate, go for it.
Who wants this? Gate, you're there.
Redacted. A shark in his redacted, although secure redacted, permission to redacted, following protocol redacted, shoot to kill redacted. Good luck.
Thanks. Real
That
help.
was completely fucking
Did
unhelpful.
you read
Why'd
case
you print this?
files? What's on the floor there?
What's on the floor? Oh, floor. Nothing I can interact with.
Can we talk about that grabbing animation?
Grab? Was that grabbing or
When you were
just
moving your,
me
I don't know, it
swinging
looked
my
like you were,
hand?
yeah.
It might have been when you were walking. Like,
What might have caused a
that?
containment
Hey, I think-
breach is someone told one of the anomalies to go touch grass. And they took it seriously.
Why
Yeah,
is this place empty?
it's after hours,
gotta-
obviously.
Hello?
What's with the music?
Well, we see film reel.
Or is it audio reel?
It's a good question. Let me climb the desk real quick and find out.
Yeah. Just kick all the Betamax machines over. That's great.
Oh, this
They have
is Jane
a 3D
Smith.
printer and they're still using those shitty old audio tapes.
Listen, if you work in an archive, this shit's normal.
Listen, if you're working in the SCP Foundation, I mean, the not SCP, the FBC Foundation,
Oh.
you're gonna be...
There's a janitor.
Oh, that's where the music's coming from.
Hey!
Excuse me?
Life.
Sir!
He's not dead yet.
We're gonna get jump scared, aren't we?
There you are. You are here about the job.
Yeah, what, who?
Janitor's assistant.
Yes.
You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks.
Okay.
Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
Why did this need to be a full cutscene, by the way?
You can say I sent you.
Because this guy might be a... Listen,
He might be
this guy might be a major character. We don't know.
Work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you harlot.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about
Wait, what? Isn't that supposed to be the janitor?
No.
Head of... Hang on, look at the sign below him.
The plaque.
Plaque, yeah. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling.
Darling. Casper, darling, would you please pass me that whole containment breach file?
It's
I'm
Doctor.
going to... Yes. Dr. Casper, darling.
Yes, that's my name.
I require... I want to...
Director, Zachariah Trench.
I
I
have
suppose he's dug himself into one.
I have in fact met people before who like they have a PhD and they like insist you call them doctor.
Yeah, no, I've seen
I've met a few like that in my day.
Does it
Well, it's
like matter on
because-
the PhD, or is it always like...
It doesn't matter the PhD because as soon as you get a PhD, you are no longer Mr. or Mrs. You are Doctor.
Well,
That
you're a
is your-
doctor on top of that. You can go by either.
Can I go
You
by
could,
both?
Will you
but
help?
that is your. But you're. I mean, Mr. Doctor, Doctor, Mister.
I mean, listen, I knew someone like that.
I am Dr. Mr. Gabriel, and I have replaced all of your liquids in your house.
And he did it. He did it entirely because he thought it was funny.
Well, to answer a question from chat, I have not played Bugsnax before.
This important information that we're skimming over.
This is fingerprints and people directors and the QA manager.
File room.
Hey, this was.
Uh-oh, something is pulsing.
That was like brain.
Something's reality warping. Spatially warping.
You know, maybe it was a bad idea keeping all of these objects in one building.
This place can still use overhead projectors. You would be surprised when you need an overhead projector.
Overhead projectors are surprisingly useful.
Get ordained and make people call you Reverend to flex. I have also met people like that.
What's on my mind? My baby brother.
I am Dr. Mr. Reverend Gabriel.
18 years since the men of this bureau.
What are some more titles?
You could just throw in just about any random letters together. And you
Hey,
pretty
another
much
vending
got it.
machine.
Oh, it looks like. Oh no, that was always the case. That middle third row. was
Hot and
always
spicy
empty.
peanuts. Get the hot and spicy peanuts.
Oh yeah, sure. Let me just punch it. Oh God. Oh, I'm so sorry. I
Making more
didn't.
work for yourself, I see.
Apparently. Oh God. Wait,
Did
I
you
can
just
move
clip
this?
through that thing?
Yes.
Oh my god, it's breach containment.
The worst part is
Oh,
I don't
no.
know if that's part of the game or not.
All right, here we go. Let's go.
Perfect. This is your shield. You'll be
Yes.
protected from all attacks.
All right, let's see if I can get a second one. Oh wait, hold on.
Nope, you just freed yourself.
No. Here we go. Containment
Good
breach.
sound.
Okay, that's
More
annoying.
of that stuff.
The fact that there's a lockdown in effect and the janitor's not aware of it is kind of concerning, honestly.
Well,
A
he's
little
not.
bit.
He's not. He's
not
not
his
authorized
job.
to know.
And
He's
besides,
not
he's on the.
authorized to know.
Besides, he's right next to the exit of the whole entire building.
Yeah, but I mean, you'd think that someone would, like, come by and be like, hey,
Words and phrases to avoid. Alaska. Scissors. Blood or bleed. Loss. Apologies or sorry.
I'd love to hear the story behind Alaska.
Right? And then apologies and sorry being in the phrases to avoid is some aperture science shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you sent a letter home from like some government agency to tell the family that someone had died, the family's not gonna want to see, "I'm very sorry that we killed your husband."
He was
Oh,
We are
this is-
touching the
sorry
toaster
something
too
went
much and
wrong.
He was touching the anomaly too much and fucking exploded.
So this is specifically Willow Awe, whatever the heck the Willow Awe thing is.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, welcome to the oldest.
Probably more AWE.
It's almost like the Discord where you can't mention mac and cheese. I know, right?
Don't talk about it.
Look.
Well, you can talk
What-
about
oh,
mac and
God,
cheese.
Excuse me.
But
Pardon me.
just the substances you shouldn't put on top of it, I guess. Even though it's fine, Matt.
I'm slightly concerned about how many things you can run into and knock over by breathing on them.
I know, right? Oh, what's this?
You,
Oh, I can't get in.
you
I don't
even
have authorization.
clearance level 1.
No, you're applying to be the janitor's assistant.
Well, I mean,
Exactly.
the
Who
janitor's
the fuck
gotta go
would
in.
they do a clearance key?
I got.
I don't even know if you're hired yet.
I mean, fair enough.
I wonder
like,
if I
what
can.
the
Right,
janitor
right now
has-
you're at clearance level like 1,000 or something, which is actually the lowest clearance level
What was that?
because the lower your number, the more important you are.
Okay.
Did you just break the wall?
A little bit.
Again,
It's
I
my
have no
projection.
idea if this is intentional or if the game is just jank. What is this?
I know, like,
This
I know, like, I know,
It's
like, one
anomalous.
thing about the game from, like, seeing a comic about it, so I have a feeling I know why everything is collision like this, but I don't want to spoil it.
Okay.
Oh God, is this fucking on purpose or is the game just garbage? What is happening?
Ugh.
Don't worry about it.
I don't think they
you
expect
to
you
wander
to
around the
this.
office like this.
Oh, that had to have happened in playtesting. Come on, that is the first thing a QA tester does is try to break shit by just running into the environment.
Investigate the noise in the director's office, Sean.
Why is the pavement cracked?
It hit the pavement and flew. Where'd it go? There it is. There it is. Come here. Come here. There you go. Hold on.
Just go. There was something on the wall opposite of you. Can you go check that out?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. What's this?
It's a painting.
No, this.
Oh wait, we can grab that.
Yeah, it shows me what you
Do
can
not
grab.
disturb.
Non-official.
Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Oh, he sure has dig himself into a trench, huh?
Oh,
The
yeah, he
trench of
did.
paranoia.
What are all those containers?
I think mail tubes, because if you look at the
Yeah.
wall, you'll see.
Excuse you. Yeah. No, wait, but my protection! My protection!